Welcome to my Me Time Monday Wellness Hack on how smiling can make us healthier and happier. This is a Me Time Monday Wellness Hack, which is part of our self-care in 7 minutes video series. I'm Sherri, gerontologist, author of Me Time Monday, and CEO of the Caregiving Club. What if there was a happy pill you could simply take every day? The reality is happiness is in our hands, or maybe on our faces, and it is not a pill. Just the simple act of smiling can lift your mood, and it is contagious. If you smile at someone, they often smile back. Also, science shows smiling can reduce pain by releasing endorphins, which are natural painkillers. Smiling also increases serotonin levels that elevate mood. And smiling can release oxytocin and dopamine, so all 4 of our happiness hormones are engaged when we smile. Over the last 20 years, happiness research has become the holy grail for psychologists and gerontologists and others seeking the secrets to happier and longer lives, despite studies showing Americans have been declining in recent years in global happiness studies. Now, as I studied happiness psychology under Dr. Arthur Brooks at Harvard University, here is what he says we know about happiness. First, happiness is a human condition that is shared all around the world. Second, happiness can be seen physiologically. And third, you can stimulate your happiness and improve it. And just the simple act of smiling can help. So since we're talking about happiness, let's take a look at the difference between happiness and joy. Happiness is external. Typically, an event or emotion or engaging activity that makes us smile and makes us feel good. All 4 happiness hormones of oxytocin, serotonin, dopamine, and endorphins are working their magic on our emotions in the moment. Happiness can also engage our 5 senses in the pleasurable pursuit of an activity or person, but it does not linger. Joy, on the other hand, is an internal state of being. It is not fleeting like happiness. In fact, accumulating external happiness moments can lead us to joy, but it is felt more deeply in our hearts and in our soul, and it is enduring and long-lasting. When we have joy, we have peace, calm, acceptance, and a sense of connectedness and contentment. We also have confidence and hope. It has more to do with our spiritual life than our environment or our external relationships. The real difference is happiness is what happens to us. It relies on external actions. Joy is what happens within us. It relies on internal emotions. Now, researchers have found that something called the Duchenne smile is among the most influential of all human expressions, especially when it comes to happiness. A Duchenne smile reaches your eyes, making the corners wrinkle with crow's feet. It also pulls both sides of the mouth up, and the teeth are seen and the cheeks raised. It is not a fake or polite smile. It is expressing authentic happiness. Now, the Duchenne smile taps into one of our earliest forms of communication, before language, where we communicated mostly through expressions and actions. The Duchenne smile was welcoming. It exudes oxytocin to the person you are communicating with to let them know they are safe and you are happy to see them. In a 2019 study, researchers measured how using a Duchenne smile could help young people who suffered from mental health issues and who felt ostracized by society. When the study participants voluntarily smiled, it regulated their emotions and released serotonin, which is your happiness hormone, to boost your mood, making difficult social encounters easier for these young people. Now, neurobiologists believe smiling is part of our social health and social glue. It helped groups survive and thrive hundreds of thousands of years ago, something our ancient brains still tap into. A Duchenne smile, as opposed to a fake smile, elicits an oxytocin release in both the smiler and the smilee, and studies show smiling is contagious. Smiling at someone almost instantly unlocks a spontaneous reaction in the other person, making them and you feel better. In relationships, whether business or personal, a smile creates trust and bonding. And people in service industry jobs report receiving larger tips when they smile at customers. Smiling can also reduce stress. Research suggests that forcing a smile, even unknowingly, can have physiological and psychological benefits, particularly during stressful events. Studies have shown that holding chopsticks in a way that creates a Duchenne smile can reduce your heart rate, lessen perceived pain, and even improve positive effect. These findings indicate that facial expressions can influence both our physical and emotional state, regardless of whether we are consciously aware of our expressions. So whether it is moments of happiness or longer-lasting joy, smiling is part of our physical, emotional, and social health toolbox. And I love this saying I'm going to leave you with. Your joy can be the source of your smile, but your smile can also be the source of your joy. I hope you enjoyed this Me Time Monday wellness hack. Every Monday, I'll have a new self-care in 7 minutes video. You can find more information in my book, Me Time Monday, The Weekly Wellness Plan to find balance and joy for a busy life, or visit MeTimeMonday.com or CaregivingClub.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our Caregiving Club YouTube channel to get all of these self-care in 7 minutes videos every Monday. Take care and stay well.